Good evening, church family. You're being very much missed. I just thought I'd share some thoughts, hopefully God's heart on the matter, which I believe it is, regarding Luke chapter 21. And this is where our Bible reading in the New Testament is. And you receive these questions. If you don't have these questions, please contact me and let me know, and I'll show you how to get them. And these are some reflection questions that we sent out to you. As you think about Jesus' lesson on offering, how can I offer more? Not just monetary offering, but in other areas of my life. And is Jesus worth it? The passage that it's talking about, the question he's referring to, is when Jesus did this. Jesus looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts into the offering box, and he saw a poor widow put in 2 copper coins. And he said, "Truly I say to you, this poor widow has put in more than all of them. For they all contributed out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, put in all she had to live on." I think what's important here is that you consider exactly what Jesus is looking at. First, what he's not looking at is the amount of money. That's not how his math works. These people, out of the abundance of their goods, they gave, and so you might be tempted to think that he's just talking about the percentage. Okay, they gave just 10%. This woman gave 100%. Don't get lost in the numbers. What Jesus' concern here is the same concern that he has had throughout, and it is the heart. It is the heart of love that drives a person to give not only 10%, but 100% of his or her life. The more I read the scriptures, the more I realize that that's what Christianity is to get to know Jesus in such a way that it is not a shame, or it is not something that to be held back to offer anything to him. If it'll be useful for him, it could be used for his glory, then I want that. If it smells like Jesus, I want that. And when you think about the money, you might be thinking about the rich young ruler, and you might say, well, in that case, Jesus wanted the money. Jesus said, "Sell everything you have and come follow me." But if you say it that way, you're missing a key component. Jesus said, "Sell everything you have, give to the poor, and come follow me." He wasn't interested in the man's money. He was interested in the man's heart. The same way when he dealt with the Pharisees, religious people just like you and me. When they were coming to him to trick him, Jesus said, look, give God your heart. Don't just come to me with a hard question to unravel. Come to me, come to God with your hearts. And it's just like Jesus, because it's just like God. What does God say to his prophets? Man looks on the outside, I look on the heart. You see Jesus as God looking at the heart, looking for the heart. So let's start there. Let's offer him our hearts, and then ask the Lord to let that find expression in your giving of your money, giving of your time, giving of your attention, giving of your focus, giving of your habits, giving of all these things, so that you might fall more in line with the conformity with the one that you love the most, namely Jesus. Give him your heart. Have a great evening. Blessings. Missing you like crazy.